And so today, guys, we're going to discuss the Big Pilot and its design evolution over the years. David, good morning. How are you, sir?
Good morning. I'm doing very well, and I'm very excited to discuss with you the new watches, even from a distance.
David, it's a pleasure to be with you. Give us a quick insight to what you have in front of you there. I gather that you've got a new Big Pilot right there.
Yes, you've named it. This is the new one. This is the 2021 Big Pilot watch with a 43 millimeter case and with, I would say, a more puristic dial. But on the other hand, that you can compare, that you see the differences. This is a 2016 Big Pilot watch with a 46 millimeter case.
And so, David, how did the design team come to settle on 43 as the right size?
Yes, I mean, like I said, it was thinking what could be the best match, but interesting was for us to really have the reaction of our customers, because since the first launch of the new generation of the Big Pilot in 2002, people loved the design. I mean, it was something completely special, something very IWC, and it became an icon. Not only for IWC, I would dare to say in the whole world of watchmaking. And so some people said 46 millimeter, it's a little bit too big for my wrist. I like the design, no discussion, but would it be possible to have it in a reduced size? And this was kind of the impetus for our design team to start this in a couple of years ago. And like you said, the result was then 43, because with this 43 millimeters, I would say you keep the characteristic, which is very important. It's not that small, and it has, like I said, perfect proportions, and this is so important.
And crucially, there's been some adjustments on the dial. We've lost the power reserve at 3 o'clock and the date window at 6. So in many ways, it's one for the purists.
Absolutely. And this is due to the fact that we also decide to have a new movement inside. So the new Big Pilot, the 43 Big Pilot, has got the 80,000 caliber inside, the new in-house movements. And like you said, we have no date window and we have no power reserve. But it's very important to mention, with this new movement, you have 60 hours of power reserve. And I think this is quite enough. But Justin, we shouldn't forget it. Still, the 46 millimeters version is in our collection, so it's for the customers to decide what they want, 46 millimeters or the 43 millimeters. Both are pure Big Pilots.
Do you think this new smaller case size might be attractive to women as well? Is this maybe the first unisex Big Pilot that we're seeing?
That's a good point. Of course, I think it's for all people that want a watch for a smaller wrist. And I think it doesn't matter the gender. I mean, it's really, you have to try it on your wrist. And I think with this new size, you will have more people go for the Big Pilot as before. And answer your questions, we maybe will see more women with this watch, maybe.
And finally, David, the new reference also has an open case back, which gives people a glimpse into the Calibre.
Yes, let me turn it around to see. I mean, this is a nice feature we have inside, like I said, the 80,000 caliber. And it's pure IWC in the sense that we have the Peloton self-winding mechanism, which is so iconic for us. But also we used some new materials inside the movement. So it's innovation and tradition at the same.
David, thank you very, very much. I'm incredibly excited to get a 43 millimeter on the wrist and have a feel myself. But thank you very much for sharing the insights there today. I'm sure we'll be speaking very soon about some further novelties for 2021 very soon.
Thank you.
So folks, there you have it, the new 43 millimeter Big Pilot. And like everything in life, we have to keep evolving and moving forward. And while the 46 millimeter traditional Big Pilot will continue to be available in the catalogs, it's wonderful to see the new 43 millimeter take flight.